This is the BSC Football Review with head coach Eddie Garfinkel, an inside look at Birmingham Southern football. Brought to you by Pepsi, always refreshing. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. When your health care is protected, you can focus on being you. The Greater Birmingham Convention and Visitors Bureau. Dreamland Barbecue. Ain't nothing like 'em nowhere. Express Oil Change and Service Center. Turn to us. America's First Federal Credit Union. Refreshingly unbank-like. Southeast Urgent Care at Fultondale, providing healthcare needs for BSC athletes. Tire Engineers. If we don't take care of our customers, someone else will. St. Vincent Sports Medicine, taking care of the healthcare needs of BSC athletics. Alabama Power, always on. And by Limbaugh Toyota, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Hello everyone, I'm Landrum Roberts. Well, the 2012 Birmingham Southern Panthers brought home their first ever Southern Athletic Association championship here to the Hilltop. But gone from last year's team are 14 starters, so a whole new group of Panthers will have to step up to defend their title. Coming up, we sit down with Birmingham Southern head coach Eddie Garfinkel, have player interviews, and review highlights from the first two games. All of that and more on this week's edition of the Birmingham Southern Football Review.
Embrace your past, but live for now. Now put your arm on this, 'cause I put it.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters. From Emily's tonsils, Duke's torn rotator cuff, Annie's torn ligament, to Sherry's cancer treatments. That's why we've created our website, hcralabamablue.com, to help you understand the new healthcare reform requirements and how they may affect you. We invite you to sign up for updates and join in the conversation. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
Back in 1958, Big Daddy John Bishop opened Dreamland Barbecue with his signature recipe for sauce and hickory fire grilled ribs. And that legendary taste and recipe have remained unchanged for over half a century. Dreamland now serves everything from ribs to pulled pork and chicken to sausage links and still uses that famous sauce. Come in as customers and leave as family at Dreamland. Ain't nothing like 'em nowhere.
A large chunk of your energy bill comes from heating and cooling your home. One of the easiest ways to control these costs is with the programmable thermostat. They used to be a little pricey, but these days you can get one for as little as $50, which is not bad considering they can save you about $150 a year. So think about installing a programmable thermostat in your home. For more money-saving energy efficiency tips, visit alabamapower.com/tips.
Joe Moultrie, number 20, running back, senior this year. I'm from Birmingham, went to Huffman High School, and I'm currently an education major. My role has changed drastically because there's no one else in front of me anymore. And stepping up, having to be a vocal leader was somewhat of a challenge at first because I'm not very vocal. But a lot of people on the team, as far as the coaches and the players, they look up to me to be that vocal guy. So that's what I did. I stepped up and continue to do that. So each day I come out and try and get better at what I'm doing. Well, they have to worry more about us being very balanced, and that's a good thing in the first two games that we've had. We have a good balance between the two. And with a great passer like Tyson Beacham, it makes my job a lot easier when they have to read the run, or if it's a play action, they read the run, and then he goes over top, or maybe it's a draw and we get him like that. So it's a big dual threat in a different way from last year. I love running the option. You know, one thing that we have this year, we got a lot of talent, but we got a lot of speed too. So if you get us on the edge and you get the ball in one of the playmakers' hands to get on the edge, we can get around the end fast enough. And once we get in the open field, it's really left up to us to make a play, and 9 times out of 10 we will. So the option plays very, very well in our hand because of the speed that we have on offense this year. Well, Birmingham Southern it's a great school because it not only focuses on getting you better as an athlete, but as a person in general. Coming in, I wasn't the best student, but the teachers, my professors and my coaches, they push me to get more out of me. And that's what happens in the classroom too. The teachers, they push you and they get you to that point where you have to do things, and it brings the best out of you. So Birmingham Southern has definitely helped me grow, mature, taking responsibility for what I do and making sure that I stay on top of things. I'm going on to possibly UAB to get my 5th year certification and start hopefully teaching at a local school, and eventually I plan on being a high school counselor. So that's the end game, being a high school counselor, helping out, giving back, that's all.
Welcome back to the Birmingham Southern Football Review. Landrum Roberts now joined by Panther head coach Eddie Garfinkel. Coach, it's great to be back on the hilltop. Another exciting year of Birmingham Southern football. Of course, last year, the 2012 championship, Southern Athletic Association, you guys go and take it in style on the road at Millsaps in the final game of the season. But it's a new year. 14 starters gone from last year's team. Talk about this year's team and your expectations.
Well, you know, we got a good group of young guys, and we're really young. We have a lot of juniors and sophomores, very few seniors, and we had to replace 8 starters on defense and 6 on offense. So, you know, we've gotten off to a good start, but we go back and correct the film. There's a lot of work to be done. You know, we just got to continue to get better. But proud of the way our guys came out and got two wins the first 2 games. Yeah,
you mentioned the first game at LaGrange a couple of weeks ago. You go over there, and you could not have gotten off to a better start. Your senior quarterback, Tyson Beacham, looked like a seasoned quarterback. Came out very efficient, 14 of 17 passing, 210 yards, 3 touchdowns. Senior really played well.
Yeah, he did. You know, I mean, Tyson's been a backup for several years. He was injured as a junior and got a medical hardship, and we're really glad to have him. He's done really well. He acted like a mature 5th-year guy. So as long as we can keep him healthy and he continues to play well, we've got a chance offensively.
Coach, gone is All-American tailback Sean Morris, but you have Joseph Moultrie coming back. He's a senior, and he's followed up by his backup, Isaac Nichols, junior tailback. Those guys really seem to have great games in game 1.
Yeah, you know, we've always tried to play two tailbacks, and this year, you know, it's Joe Moultrie's turn, and he's backed up Sean Morris for a couple years, like Sean Morris backed up Walter Arrington for a couple years, and Isaac's going to get more opportunities, so we feel good about those two and the job they've done so far.
Well, in game 1 against LaGrange, 2 touchdown passes from Tyson Beacham to Sam Vermillier, your junior wide receiver. He's back for another year in a new number 2, and number 2 had a great game on Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know why these guys change their numbers, but I can't remember numbers anyway. But, you know, Sam's a really hard worker, and he's really improved in the offseason, and he's been playing since he was a freshman. So, you know, it's a big difference when you're an upperclassman, and we're going to have a lot of juniors that have those type of couple years experience really play well for us this year.
The Panthers jump out to a 31-0 lead. They end up taking a 38-3 lead into the halftime. You had to feel good at the half, but in the second half, I think your attitude changed a little bit, and LaGrange started coming back very, very methodically.
Well, you know, we really did a really good job. Our guys were focused and all that, and then we lost free safety Anderson Porter for the season in the second quarter, and then when we took the 52-10 lead in the fourth quarter, we put, you know, some backups in, and especially on defense, and they're not a bad team. LaGrange is not a bad team, and our twos just had a tough time handling their ones, and so we had to put our one offense back in. But it was a good experience for our backup guys, and we just got to do better when we get in that situation.
Well, the important thing is you get off to the 1-0 start. You beat LaGrange on the road, 59-38. You come back home this past weekend and face Hendricks. When we come back, we'll talk about that Hendricks game. But as we go to break, we'll take a look at all the highlights from at LaGrange as the Birmingham Southern Football Review continues right after this.
Southeast Urgent Care, located in Fultondale, Alabama, is owned and operated by former BSC baseball player and alumnus Dr. Paul Roberts. Dr. Roberts is board certified in emergency medicine and has over 10 years' experience in the busiest emergency rooms in Alabama. Dr. Roberts and his staff are able to provide high-quality medical care in a state-of-the-art facility with digital x-ray and on-site lab testing. Southeast Urgent Care is able to provide the care you want at the time you need and with a friendly attitude that will make you feel like you're not just another patient.
With the new mobile deposit feature through the America's First banking app, depositing a check is easier than posting a latte pic. Just photograph the check, confirm the amount, and send. Best of all, mobile deposit is free at America's First Federal Credit Union.
There's a new team in town, Express Oil Change. And Tire Engineers have teamed up as Birmingham's premier automotive service centers. You've trusted Express Oil Change for over 30 years for the best mechanical service for your vehicles. And now we've joined with Tire Engineers to offer the best selection of name brand tires. Come see the new team at any of our convenient Birmingham locations today for the best service and tires for your vehicle. Performed by the professionals you trust. Express Oil Change and Tire Engineers.
I'm Tyson Beecham. I play quarterback, number 14. I'm from Athens, Georgia, and I went to Athens Christian School. Going to LaGrange was fun. It was a good experience. It was my first game starting this year, and it was fun to be back in Georgia, be able to play in front of some family and some friends. And we really got off to a hot start. Coach White was throwing out the right play calls. We were reading the defense, and we were just doing everything we wanted to do. Come out hot and really put some points up on the board. When we were behind against Hendricks, our whole thing was me and Jomo, we sort of came to the offense. We had a little meeting. We said we can't panic. You know, we just got to go out just like it was the first couple drives, just go out and attack and really drive the ball and get the ball in the end zone. Ike and Jomo, the way they run the ball, it really helps set up the pass game real well because of the play actions we use and everything. We're more of a run team than we are a pass team, so everybody looks to the run first, and when we can do the play fakes and everything, we can really have opportunity for a big play down the field.
Welcome back to the Birmingham Southern Football Review. Landrum Roberts along with head coach Eddie Garfinkel. Right now it's time for our Express Oil Change and Service Center Panther Scholar Athlete of the Week, and it's sophomore punter Hagen Mancuso.
Hi, I'm Hagen Mancuso. I play punter. I'm from Pensacola, Florida, and I went to Tate High School. My major is biology, pre-med, and I plan on being a doctor. I chose Birmingham Southern because the high quality of academics, and I knew that with the small classroom sizes I'd have interactions with my professors, and I just thought that it would be the best fit for me and enable me to get the best education that I could. Playing football and school at the same time is really tough, but it's just all about time management, and you have to balance the football with the school. You have to be a student from 8 to 3, and then once you have football practice, you just got to be focused on the athletic part of it and getting what you need to get done on the field. And then once you're done with practice, it's back to that academic mindset and just being as successful as you can and making sure you talk to your professors and just stay ahead of the game as much as you can. Birmingham Southern just they give you a much better preparation for medical school or grad school or whatever you want to end up doing. Just you have a personal interaction with your professors, and it's one of a kind in that you won't have this experience somewhere else. Playing football at Birmingham Southern has been a blast. All the coaches are really friendly, nice, helpful, and it's just a really good atmosphere to be in and to put myself in. It's really great here.
All right, so Coach, you get the home opener this past week against Hendrix College. Hendrix College has not played football since 1960. They opened up last week against Westminster College, won it on a field goal as time expired, 46-44. They come in here, you get off to a 21-3 lead. Things are going great at the half, and you come back out and really a tale of two halves.
Right. Well, you know, I'll tell you what, give Hendrix a lot of credit. Their coaches have done a great job. I remember when we first started our program and had to go play Trinity, the defending SCAC champs, and our guys, freshmen, were scared to death, you know, so they came in here with a lot of confidence, had a good plan. The coaches did a good job. Their guys played hard. You know, I didn't do a very good job of preparing our team really mentally, and I take a lot of blame for that. But we're fortunate enough to win, and I think that you know, it's so mental, and we talk about that all the time, that you get a lead, and somewhat happened in our first game against LaGrange, and if you relax a little bit in this game, it catches up to you. So hopefully we learned a good lesson and found a way to win the game, and proud of our guys coming back, and you can tell when we lost that lead in the fourth quarter, they were determined, and it was just a different football team.
Yeah, you said give credit to Hendrix, and I had to keep reminding myself that most of those kids were freshmen, and really give credit to their quarterback, Seth Peters, threw for 350 yards on Saturday and had his favorite receiver, Casey Caton, that he found twice and hit the end zone, but mistakes that can be corrected.
Well, you know, one thing that, like I said, Hendrix did a really good job. They came out, you know, it was their second game, and they were doing a lot of things that we were not prepared for defensively, and we had to adjust, and we're real young in the secondary, and just, you know, weren't able to adjust the whole game, and we tried some different things, but again, a lot of credit to them, and we're just glad that we found a way to win. You know, we wish we could have closed the game with our offense running the clock out at the end, and our defense, you know, not having to get back on the field, and that was kind of something we need to work on, and we continue to work on. So it'll be a good learning lesson for us.
Yeah, Hendrix took a 24-21 lead there in the fourth quarter, but that lead was short-lived. You guys respond right back around the 13-minute mark, 11-yard touchdown pass to Tyler Johnson from Tyson Beecham. Talk about that scoring drive.
Well, you know, we challenged our players. You know, kind of, you can tell they had that look in their eye, and we say, hey, this is what you play the game for. This is what we work hard for. We'll see what we've got. You know, we've emphasized fourth quarter a lot. We didn't feel like, you know, we'd be in that situation against a young team, but we were, and they responded well. And like I said, hopefully we can build and learn from that, and that's going to make us better throughout the season.
All right, well, another touchdown by Isaac Nichols made it 35-24. Hendricks, meanwhile, comes back in the last minute. They do score a late touchdown, get the late 2-point conversion, but you guys able to hang on, recover the onside kick, and win 35-32.
Yeah, you know, I mean, first 2 games we have a couple onside kicks. Some seasons you go all season not having to recover onside kicks. So we've got a lot of practice on that. Hopefully we won't continue to do that. But that was a good job by our hands team, and like I said, just glad to win that one.
All right, when we come back, we wrap it all up as the Birmingham Southern Football Review continues right after. Tyler Johnson and Michael Cowan going to throw to the far boundary. It's Johnson. He's got it. Moultrie's going to get the carry around the left side. There goes Joseph Moultrie. And he is drugged down from behind. Beecham loads up, fires all alone. Michael Cowan. He's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. 35-yard touchdown pass. Shifts over to block. Beecham looking. He's got a man wide open. Michael Cowan comes down with it inside the 10. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers. Speaking of Marquise Pratt, the senior from Eglin Air Force Split Base. 4 wide receivers. Beecham. Far side of the field. Cowan's got it. Cowan racing ahead. He's got his first down and knocked out of bounds at the 36. Moultrie. Joseph Moultrie. He's in. Touchdown, Panthers. 8-yard touchdown run. The senior running back from Huffman High School. Tyler Johnson, does he have it? He does! Touchdown, Panthers! Beautiful play call by Coach White and the offensive staff. Beautiful throw by the senior quarterback, Tyson Beecham, and A.J. Ford in the secondary. Pressure coming. Peters is going down. Once again, the defensive line of Birmingham Southern gets to Seth Peters, and that time it was Connor Shannon, number 49. And goal from the 8. 4:14 to play, second quarter. Big play by the Panther defense, and it was Wesley Hansard, the 6'3 junior from Cumming, Georgia. He exploded. Peters. He's hit from behind. He's going down. Another sack. That's 2 in a row. This time it's Connor Shannon. The field, and just does. Isaac Nichols. Can he make a man miss? Isaac Nichols, he's in. Touchdown, Panthers. McMahon comes in motion. Peters rolls this way. Now he's going to look back. And now he's going down once again. It's Wesley Hansard.
Embrace your past, but live for now. Now put your arm on this, 'cause I put it.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters. From Emily's tonsils, Duke's torn rotator cuff, Annie's torn ligament, to Sherry's cancer treatments. That's why we've created our website, hcralabamablue.com, to help you understand the new healthcare reform requirements and how they may affect you. We invite you to sign up for updates and join in the conversation. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. We cover what matters.
With the new mobile deposit feature through the America's First Banking app, depositing a check is easier than posting a latte pic. Just photograph the check, confirm the amount, and send. Best of all, mobile deposit is free at America's First Federal Credit Union.
We've all been to one of those places where they're just making it up as they go along, causing problems rather than fixing them, and charging an arm and a leg. Just ask Coach Bowden.
Hey, don't let that monkey touch my car.
For 64 years, Birmingham families have trusted the professionals at Tire Engineers for the best prices on tires and ASE certified service on their vehicles with no fine print or gimmicks.
Don't monkey around with your car. Go to Tire Engineers.
Visit one of our 7 area locations today.
The Big Time Savings Event this week at Limbaugh Toyota. Camry Special Luxury Edition Package, only $18,888. Automatic and leather, no charge. Limbaugh Toyota, big time. $18,888. Camry Special Luxury Edition Package, $18,888. With automatic and leather, no charge. Limbaugh Toyota, exit 120 off I-59 West.
I'm Ty Keenum, number 47, play safety from Decatur, Alabama. Going into LaGrange, we knew that they had a few transfer players that came in that were supposed to be studs for them, and Coach gave us a good game plan. We had an opportunity to make plays, and first half we really shut them down. I had 2 picks. My second was a pick 6. I was coming down to the field, and defensive end, I kind of stole it from him, but you know, I made a pick and took it to the house. Yeah, once we got behind, it was really big. Coach was getting into us that we weren't mentally into it. We had to get cranked back up. Defensive line definitely came in and made a bunch of big sacks on, made some long second and third downs and helped us out in the secondary a lot. I'm an econ major. Came to Southern because it's a great school, and obviously I wanted to play football, and I love it here. Everything about it is awesome. Birmingham Southern is a real tight-knit community. Your class is 10 to 12 students, so you get to know your professors really well. And if you need help, all you got to do is go ask and they'll help you. When I graduate, I plan on going and getting a master's degree in marketing at the University of Alabama and then pursuing a career from there.
Welcome back to the BSC Football Review. I'm Landrum Roberts. Well, Birmingham Southern is off to a quick 2-0 start after an opening road win at LaGrange, 59-38, and then their conference opening win over Hendrix College, 35-32. For all of us here at Birmingham Southern, thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. Brought to you by Pepsi, always refreshing. Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Alabama. When your health care is protected, you can focus on being you. The Greater Birmingham Convention and Visitors Bureau. Greenland Barbecue. Ain't nothing like 'em nowhere. Express Oil Change and Service Center. Turn to us. America's First Federal Credit Union. Refreshingly unbank-like. Southeast Urgent Care at Fultondale, providing healthcare needs for BSC athletes. Tire Engineers. If we don't take care of our customers, someone else will. St. Vincent Sports Medicine, taking care of the healthcare needs of BSC athletics. Alabama Power, always on. And by Limbaugh Toyota, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.